Well, good morning there, Journal. So it's not quite morning. Give it a couple hours. Also, hi, Axel. You're looking for someone to watch? Well, you can watch me. Do fun, boring things like filling out another city because I guess I hate myself. This time I'm not doing them all by hand. There we go. Yeah, here are my assets. Give this a shot, shall we? About there. About there. I did turn my desk. Yes, it's no longer facing my couch, which is that way, facing my video game and game wall collection and boxes because I have a lot of boxes. A lot of boxes from buying a 3D printer. That is a thing I did. You know, having been here once or twice probably was very helpful in determining that angle. Only maybe a little. I could have sworn it was up against the wall like this the last time you were here, though. Hmm. It has been a while since you were here last. 3D printers have really come down in price, almost to the point they could be commodity devices in a few years. Yeah, I mean, what I bought was $300 for the printer and the wash and cure station, which was really nice. That's right, you did come by then. Give me a PS4. I'm like 90% sure it was turned by then because I had it up against the wall for New Year's. Remember that specific. But yeah, 3D printers have come a very long way and 100% could become like common household items at some point, like a microwave. Which would be kind of bonkers if you think about it. Having a 3D printer as a household, like a common household item that many people purchase. Especially right now, because it's like very much a hobby thing. Not something that a lot of your everyday Joe Schmo is going to invest in. So how have you two handsome gentlemen been doing? Blah, 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 blah. I feel like I just stumbled all over my words there. Um, I genuinely don't know. I don't really remember what was going on. I think you were just in town. I think you just happened to be in the area, and like you were expecting to be, of course, but happened to be in the area, so you're like, yo, let's do the thing where we meet up and hang out for a little. I think Mike came too, didn't he? Nothing's really changed since yesterday. Fair. Very fair. Yeah, that's true. Printers have also come down, but cheap printers like that are still 100% garbage. My mom's been fighting with one recently. Maybe? Did you just stop by like real quick before you went to see Steven then? Is that what happened? The hotkey to F. Okay. Remember that. Because Connor was driving, but I still find it very odd that you would go anywhere on Mike's birthday. Super attentive to him. I don't know. Maybe he was doing something else. It's already going to be leagues above my other one. Be a lot to place. It's going to be very good. You probably came out March 14th to give it to me because you were in the area for some reason and my birthday was 3 days prior. Practice does make perfect. But you have to remember, my last map... The last map was this thing, where each one of these blocks was hand placed. Like, I took the pen tool and just boop, 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 all over it. Maybe it was just to deliver a birthday gift. Yeah, great map. Had a lot of fun making it and everything. It was definitely a lot to do all these by pen tool. I mean, it's going to be a lot to copy and paste all these assets, but it's a lot quicker than, like, each individual little house. I know I had, like, either had a big day at work or had just recently gotten back from a work trip or something. I do remember that, because you were there and I was like, it's great to see you, but God, I'm so Do I have this on repeat one? I do. Listen to the same song. Good song, but I want to listen to this whole album. Got it? Oh, was that the day it was? March 14th. All right. That checks out. I think I had also been to the gym that morning and just, like, had no sleep. No, because I remember the day that there was literally a day where I stayed up all night talking to Lauren, and like went to. I was going to go to bed, but it was like 6 o'clock, and I was still awake, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to the gym, come home, and take a nap. And so I went to the gym at like 6 in the morning, finished at like 7, came home, and then I think slept until you got there. And then you got there, and then I went back to sleep after you left. You know, I could probably be moving these up against each other a lot more to create the illusion that it's a lot more congested. But I kind of like having the green space in between. What do y'all think? These buildings are basically designed to just like be thrown on top of each other like that. Yeah, I kind of do too. Like, I did a little bit of that in this, where like every building has that green space in between, giving it a clear delineation between what's what. Um, I feel like I should have some spots though that seem to be more congested. Like maybe as I get toward the center of all these, like they'll become a little bit more dense. And then as you fan out from them closer to here, they're a little bit more open. No, it should be the reverse. Anything along the main road would be a lot more dense than toward the outer rings. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll adjust a bunch of these to fit that flow a little better. What? No. Trying to find this one building. Why is it just a random invisible building there? There it is. GIMP does not have a very good selection tool. Like, you can't just select an individual picture. I think you'd be able to. Also, you know what? It might be helpful if that I was live. Yeah, you know, maybe like let people actually have the opportunity to come in and talk and whatever. Seems like a legit thing that maybe someone who's streaming would actually want to have done. But teeny tiny bit. Good old horror vibes. See, I would be listening to the World of Warcraft soundtrack right now because I love me some World of Warcraft. But with all the DMCAs and junk that have been going on, I don't feel like struggling with. There you go. So it's still got like some green in there, but yeah, but it seemed like it got a whole lot worse on Twitch, and that's probably just because so many people use like just Spotify to play music and generic stuff like that, so they get slapped. Get the big ol' no. Suddenly started enforcement too? Like when this all went down, or like actually just recently? Because I know that a lot of people started getting slammed with it like very retroactively, and then Twitch had to go and be like, "Hey, we're sorry, we messed up. We're gonna get rid of those strikes." Junk. But I know that didn't really more like a placation tactic. Yeah, well, it's because all the big music corporations were realizing like, hey, people are using our music and not paying us for it. Is fair, but also very sucky. So instead, I will use music that I have purchased for creative endeavors and currently own license. That way, if anyone disputes me, I can just be like, haha, in your face, Batman. All your fave music purchases have been artists that you could find on YouTube? Yeah? I mean, I'm always sad when I can't find people that I want to listen to on YouTube. YouTube's done a lot of good for people who are wanting to um, talk their music. Now, at some point, what I'm going to end up doing is just copying and pasting, like, entire sections. Like, work. I don't know if I can select. Even a way to multiple, like, select multiple layers. GIMP's probably not the best tool to do this with, but I don't really have anything else, so onward. Right there is that I. The way that I can select them and like change the contrast. Form. I remember there being. There was a way I could change the color of them. SL adjust tool. Though, to be honest, I don't know what HS color back. Oh, hue, saturation. Yeah, here's. This. Yeah! Hey, that's exactly what I was looking for. You are... But I can't do it for a group. I can only do it for the individual. That'll let me... Okay, so lightness probably should stay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I got different colored buildings. Yeah. Luminance, lightness, close enough. Same thing. Same difference. Downside is I have to do that for each individual building. A way to select multiplayer. But I can. On this one. Hmm. No, hue saturate. The HSL thing doesn't pop up if I do a group. It just doesn't show. The window just doesn't open. Let's try adjusting HSL multiple layers. Ooh, if I could copy and paste it, that would be another. Yeah, very unfortunate. So far, nothing that I can see. So I'm probably just gonna go in here and start like selecting random buildings. I mean, this is gonna be a huge section of buildings. So maybe we should adjust this to um, buildings. I should make a new... and... all of these. All right, we're learning. We're figuring out the proper way to do things. I mean, I suppose theoretically I could probably throw all these things into a brush and try doing that. I don't know how well that would work, though. Boy, Gimp, it would sure be handy to have the ability to, more than one layer at a time. So, 2K, how have you been? You up to? I don't know if it's something you'd want to do, but you could try merging the layers together for all the things you want to affect together. That's true. That's a good point. I could... down. It might be a good idea to try and do... Been alright, business as usual pretty much. I hear you there. Work been treating you alright? I mean, clearly you haven't gotten the Rona yet. All those in the top are done. Yeah, that's a good point. If I were to do that, it would probably be at the end, and I would select, well, I can only merge the ones below it, so I don't know. I feel like it might be difficult. Big city. Got a lot to do. Surfing your time. Gotta serve your sentence, man. Yes. I I think you're talking about my glass door. Yes. The door has been installed. I am no longer freezing my butt off. Yeah. Warmth is quite nice indeed. Oh goodness. I had almost forgotten that I had complained about that in Legendary Bro Ops. Very funny. You know, I was just thinking that it's very unfortunate that you didn't know about that sooner because you could have come up here and cuddled me. But I figured you would have thought that was pretty gay, so I just didn't say anything. Survival hits different. Oh, before the recording? That makes sense. I was just sitting here thinking, like, man, I wonder when I would have talked to him about that. And I figured it out. It's... By the way, you guys... Oh, you guys like my background? Isn't that a nice pony? Music has sure taken us on some kind of journey. I like that. That looks good. Nestle that up there. Perfect. Okay, so that's a little more condensed. That makes it look more crowded, which I like. That allows certain things like these ones to stand out. I feel like I need to put something up again. Okay. Got a tiny house. Tiny house all by itself. Tiny house. What's going on? Go. Tiny house. Set it up like that. Perfecto. And you know what? Let's bring in another one. Tiny. Fits. Perfect. Back here. Less green. Yeah, go ahead. Shoot. What's up, my dude? Which way is north? Well, you see, that's a very technical question. But it just so happens that this way is north. And you know how I know? Because there's an arrow pointing right there. Hey, Cajun, how are you? Has been a while. Ah, found another tiny house. Look at this little guy. How cute he is. Put him up against this house like that. Perfect. I'm gonna go in and throw like trees and junk. Yeah, because you know, the magnetic north is the front of the ship, so that way. Thought there was a way to show that I was streaming Discord. I guess not. Set it as my status. Right? Game. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna turn that off for days where I work. Currents. Overlay. Definitely not notification. Hi. Okay. More buildings. You guys think? Do we need like a big old lake? Big piece of water in here somewhere? Little park right there. Why not? Guys? Magnificent. Figure out how to import brushes. Lakes are nice. Throw in some a nice bushel trees. Y'all know what the word for a group hops. S. Hops. But just keep in mind, if you're ever in the forest, the cops can see you. Ones have like triangles on the roof. Birds. Like windows, peaks. Sees it, it's the cops.
Cheese it! It's the cops! Yeah, cops are onto us. Gotta get out of here. Get out of here before they catch us. Catch us with the cheese.
As I had so many kind of build. Nice tiny build. Way. Axles way. What now? Is a very handsome gentleman. That's what. uh, guys, look at the cool buildings I can do. This. Obviously. Awful. I think he said you live near a bay. Yeah, totally. Oh. Axel is a bay. Not be. Be this. That. We go. There we go. Now we're thinking with portals. Now I know what you said. 2K's context clue makes significantly more sense. I think you're full of it. There's no way that context clue or makes any sense. Yeah, look at that. Masterpiece. Save. Or I forget. This is gonna be big ol' sit. I wonder if I bit off more than I could chew. I wonder if it should be smaller. Yeah, and it's not supposed to be a really big city, so I'm wondering if I should try to move these in like 2 layers. I think I want to move them in 2 layers. Please let me select. Not gonna let me select all of these layers. Move them at once. The active layer. Hey! Now I'm thinking portal. Have a little bit of my work cut out for me. These up more precisely. But better than nothing. That one fit a lot. So I'll just have to kind of like tilt it a little. That's better. Also I realized that all these trees I'm gonna put that in the tree layer for the time being. Okay, now what I must be fun. Should be able scale. Don't crash on me. Oh hey. It's like whoa! Only cuts out one layer. I think I want to do one more. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot better. I feel like that's significantly more manageable. If I just have to do these 3 layers in the center. I mean, that's still a huge city. Let's. Hey, it's Hero! He's arrived to discuss things and stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you have arrived just in time to discuss the things and stuff, and I cannot wait to hear the things and stuff of which you shall. So please, sir, good sir, regale me with the tales of your things and stuff that you wish to speak about in such extravagant vernacular. Not wait. My body is tingling. You do live in the specific time zone. This is indeed true. This is a fact, a truth that I have known about Hero for many years. So, do tell, Mr. Hironobu, how hell are ya? Pretty okay. School semesters are almost over, and that's pretty nice. I agree. How has school been treating you? You almost graduated, you almost done, you got that beautiful piece of paper that tells the world, look, I'm smart. I've done a thing. Granted, you don't need that piece of paper anymore, you just need social media. Tell people you're the smartest person that's ever lived, and they believe you. Fact. That piece. Your last community college semester and first university semester, so yes ish on the degree. Nice. That's awesome. Going for that bachelor. Ooh, I like the look at that. That kind of makes it look like a gate. Alright, hold on. I just realized I need to write a to-do list for tomorrow. Uh, one, measure my... Two, three... What have I been up to? Man, I have been working my butt off. I have just been working and doing a lot of... that's pretty much what life has been for me for the past few months. Which is, it's good in the pandemic because, you know, it's great to have a source of income and not have to worry about that sort of thing. But boy, this week, a week from hell. I've just oh so very. Um, aside from that, thank you. I hope I find my butt at some point too. I kind of need it, um, especially to go poop. Sitting on a toilet with just your legs, not fun. I tell you what, I don't have like strength for it. I should probably do some more. Gotta work them booty. But aside from that, I've just been trying to, I don't know, keep my head above water. I've been going through I would say a depressive spell where I just haven't really wanted to do much of anything, nothing creative, barely played any video games. I played a handful, and most of that's been with 2K, which is awesome. Y'all should check out the legendary Bro Ops. Uh, I was show. I guess it technically is a show. We do. Aimless. Very good. When the rest of it eventually comes out. Well, shoot, if they haven't been keeping up with it, you guys got a backlog of what, two, three campaigns? You've got Halo 1 and Reach out, right? There's a super movie for Halo 1, I think. I think it's like a 40-minute cut of everything. Gives you like the punchiest, funniest parts. So, you know, if you don't want to spend the time to watch all of them, at least watch that because it was very good. I watched it. I was in it. That's very narcissistic. Reach and CE are out. Yes, there's clip highlight reel kind of thing for CE that was nearly 40 minutes from the 9 or 10 hours of the campaign. Yeah. Like I said, super cut. And mostly, I think the reason for that mostly is because of one of the methods of editing he did, which was every time we betrayed one another, he would add a like a tally system, see who betrayed the other the most. And it's very good. It's very funny. It makes me wish that the rest of the Halo games made it as easy to betray each other as Halo 1 did. Um, but that's just because I have fun. I would say being a new. I have fun accidentally blowing up my friends. That sort of savage. You hadn't noticed? Well, boy, have I got a surprise for you, 2K. Yeah, it's just not as prevalent in the other games. It's just not as easy. Grenades don't go boom quite as much. Really have to try in later games and have to try in Halo 1. That's true. Halo 2 did actively punish us for it. I forgot about the fact that Halo 2 decided it was a good idea for the second one person died to respawn you at the last checkpoint. Very good idea. Definitely knew. Definitely was crack. God, you haven't played Halo much since did the firefight thing. And I forgot about the firefight thing. Even though I wasn't involved, I do remember that being a thing. A little sad I wasn't in. Wanted the. There were more people wanting to do it than there were slots available. Did the thing where you back off and you don't do the thing. Yeah, I figured you probably would have. I think at the time that I realized what was going on, it was already like late, and then I was busy. Um, I was busy and didn't have the time to do it before the event was done, said and done. And I honestly didn't want to have to like wrangle a whole bunch of people together. You remember that whole depression thing? Yeah. Not not feeling that. Una Matata, it's all good. It's just a game. I don't think I really missed much. I have since played a little bit of the Halo 4 or not campaign, but the Halo 4 multiplayer, which surprisingly I have been enjoying more than any other Halo multiplayer. Haven't even started Halo 4. You wanted to finish ODST first, and yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. Been there, done that, my friend. Only Halos you've played are 1 and Reach. Do you have the Master Chief Collection? Was on sale recently. Might be worth picking up if you're a fan of sci-fi Halo games. They're pretty good. Love the story. Very good story. They'd reach through the MCC when you first had 3 free months of Game Pass. Ah, well, it's on PC now. Don't you have like a killer PC? It even glows, the true mark of a gaming PC. Well, that must be that must mean my gaming PC is not a true gaming PC. One of the things I dislike most about modern gaming PCs is how bright they are. I don't want a disco rave in my bedroom. Ryzen 5 3600, Radeon 5600 XT, 32 gigs of RAM, 3 SSDs. Yeah, you got a decent machine. Need to pick me up some more SSDs. Like, thing that I'm really missing. And like every day I feel it. Not in the sense of like things are slow. Like I've got decent storage, but more in the way of things like I've had my hard disk drives for so long. I'm just waiting for one of them to like actually die. Like I've got one I should probably replace, which I bought an SSD. Replace it at one point, but then I kept it and threw it in as a spare hard drive. Whatever. Yeah, you could ever use a spinning Rust boot drive again. Even a cheap SATA SSD is night and day in comparison. For sure. The only thing for me is cost. And buying a $120 3 terabyte hard drive is more cost effective when I need to store a lot of things than say buying $120 1 terabyte. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. I've got, I think I've got a terabyte SSD. Yeah, I've got a terabyte SSD that I have my OS on and that I store, the generic, like, everything that defaults to your C drive sort of situation. And everything else goes on my 3 terabyte West Pack. You drop $70 on a 512 gigabyte SATA SSD just to store ARC, and I know I could happily get away with a 512 gigabyte boot drive paired with bulk storage. Yeah. But I mean, hey, if you've got the disposable income to drop on bigger and better things, why not? You have a terabyte boot drive, terabyte plus 512 game drive, and two 3 terabyte Rust platters that haven't died. My god. Got a lot. Okay. I flips, turn that, rotate you, that. So, try for. Like this. You. Boom. Right there. Got like a little observatory of the lake. Layers a little bit. Having separate OS and game drives was one of your big spins, spacing out. And of one too many drive swamps, killing a good session. I hear ya. I hear ya. See, right now, what I've got is just too much old footage that I don't want to delete for posterity's sake, but that I literally have nothing to do with. Like, I think I still have stuff from when Axel and I were playing through Splinter Cell Blacklist. I don't think we ever finished it. Playing through it, that is. That was gonna be fun because I was editing both of our views and switching between them when we were doing things. Make video. Like I was doing multicam switching. Fun. Blast from the past then. Then I think we had like audio corruption or something. Still have some stuff you haven't edited from 2017. Goodness, I wonder all the stuff I have. Let's open up my e-drive. Probably makes it a little bit easier to. Let's see. Old hard drive dying. That is the worst. I don't even remember what some of this stuff is. Dragon Age was done. That's real life stuff. Dead Space was done. Legend of Grimrock was done. Did I get rid of it? Oh, no, here it is. Splinter Cell Blacklist. Like, here's Axel's footage. I said, wow, you were already in here. Tons of CSGO stuff with Bones. Oh, okay, so this does not have his audio. It's probably these, yeah. Go with have completed. That's audio.
Okay, well, yeah, if you want.
The completed stuff. Recorded. Did I have edit? Episodes full. Three, two, one.
Boop. Let's do this. All right, so welcome to C4 English channel. Place tabs on engineering communications, and I didn't read the rest. Oh yeah, I look good. Oh hi Sam. Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh, I got a little bit of an echo. I don't remember that. Sync is slightly off.
Oh wait, did I not bring my sniper rifle? Oh wait, no, this is my sniper rifle. All right, what do we see? What we got going on here?
I must have rendered this wrong. Must have rendered both of ours at the same time. Anyway, I'm just gonna play it for this next part because it was really good editing, I think. Aside from the
So I guess we're supposed to be
audio being off.
All right, so we got one guy right here with us, but like I feel like he's not gonna be out here by himself. Yeah, there's another guy back there. Play a dangerous game, sir.
Yes, I do.
All right, which one you want?
Can you take out
Well,
the guy that's walking in front of me?
The one that's close to you? I can with my sniper rifle.
Can you take out the guy in the back?
I'll let you know when I have a clean shot.
All right, get the guy furthest then. Up on the ramp or the stairs.
Oh, he's completely gone for me. Doesn't even exist anymore. Oh wait, okay, he's all the way over there. I have a clean shot. Let me know when.
Go.
Done.
Maybe I didn't do that then. Is this the right one?
Strong.
And then here's like a bunch of episodes of Divinity Original Sin. I don't remember what half of this stuff was. I was looking for the first episode. I thought I had one that had this like really clean, like we both got headshots at the same time, and I just went boo boo and like cut really nicely. Oh, you lost some of the Divinity stuff too? Not know that.
There.
We're coming to America.
Oh, this. And that was in Premiere when I still had that. Ain't got Premiere no more. The only one I have, apparently. I wonder if I lost the other one. Trailer is the only thing you still have, unless the files are still on your lappy. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I have everything else deleted. You know, just casually 5 and 13 gig files of recording. Did we only do 2 sessions? No, there's no way I have over 100 episodes with only 2 sessions. We had to have had more sessions than that, right? Right? How long is this 13?
Technical.
Says it's only 2 hours and 57 minutes. Oh, this is like 100% the end. Or like where we stopped last time we played. Because these fights were just getting ridiculous. Started fight around 2:01. And Like a 20-minute fight. The actual episodes, I think, are 30 minutes.
I should remember how to
Also-
play. Technical hiccup.
Crazy that this one's like quadruple this or triple the size. Episodes 3.
So what were we even
Yeah,
doing?
31 minutes.
I came here.
Actually in the water.
Yeah.
Bathing in the water. Man. So old. So old. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
So what were we even?
Yeah, that's probably what I did. That's usually what I did was I would delete published things already. So almost everything I have on here is probably not published. Like I'm listening to a radio right now. Oh yeah. This is campaign. Mario Party, That's all you've got?
Nick Duggan.
Oh. Oh, this is good. This is good stuff right here.
It's Bugle Tuner Extraordinaire. Nick Duggan's Bugle Tuner Extraordinaire.
Tags. Heroes of Time.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Stephen moaned.
Oh! Oh no! Panic tactics.
Did you really just... I feel like this is going to become a very gay bromance.
That was very good. That was very, very good. Good times, man. I'm gonna try recording. I've never done it this way before, so we'll see if this works. Ready? Oh yeah, I think I was trying to record and stream at the same time. Bad idea. Not have the computer for it. Figured that out real quick. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I still have on here. Currently, I have all my Alan Wake sessions. Gigs for almost 5 gigs, 7 gigs, 5 gigs, half gig. Thumbnails. Back when YouTube was the place to be, man. Guys, back up. This song is called So Sex. So Sex, guys. Some weird music now. Kinda dig it though. Yo, hero, go eat, man. Go get that grub. Get your grub on. This music, man. Get it in. Yeah, why not? We'll cover it by the tree. Trees make a difference. Speed Devil. Next one's the hero, the blonde, and the productor. Know what that means. Alright, so I need to... Maybe if I... This... Okay, you know what I really miss? I really miss the times when you used to stream Pound really late at night, and we would stay up into the wee hours of the morning talking philosophy, things like that. Such good times. Right? So very long ago. But good times. Alright. I'm digging this song. I like this western. Yeah, Towns. I haven't played a game like it since, but apparently Dwarf Fortress is pretty similar. 30.9 hours, dang. When Dwarf Fortress comes out, we should take a look at that. Could be fun. Well, Twitch still has no play button. Wouldn't be so bad if it didn't pause and never recover if anything else on the phone made. Oh, that sucks. I just don't mobile Twitch. Sorry, buddy. Absent. Good to know there's some lighthearted stuff and not all just dark sounding scores. Have you looked at Dwarf Fortress before, 2K? Is that a game on your... Like to do streams here and there. You never really get around to it though. Yeah, man. That's precisely how I've been. Like, I would love to get back into streaming. It's just, as much as I want to like do streams on my own and like just build up, don't want to do. Oh my. It's like the original towns. It used to be all in ASCII. Uh, so like just using symbols and stuff to represent it, but they've been working on actually developing a sprite-fed version of the game, and it looks really promising. You're able to go up and down the Z levels like you could in towns, and no other game has really done that well, of that similar genre. If you do look up current gameplay of Dwarf Fortress, I highly recommend watching Krug Smash. He does drawings for a lot of it and will put them in. So he tells he goes like super in depth with a lot of stories. They're really good. A lot of fun to listen to, put on while you're doing something else. Planned release date, time is subjective. Yeah. Yeah, they were at one point planning, I think, December, but that might have gotten pushed back because the company that's doing it, Kit Fox Games, they've put out a bunch of other really good games. Like there's, I want to say it's called Boyfriend Dungeon. Um, they did Shrouded Isle and Moon Hunters as well, I think. If my recollection. But yeah, I feel like that game could be right up your alley. It's very in depth. Got a lot of stuff in it. Looks really promising. I'd probably try playing it more if it weren't all in ASCII text. I can't get past the graphics of it, you know. I also deeply crave a game like that is multiplayer. There's just not any. Makes me very sad. There's one game, Stone Hearth. Um, that was multiplayer like that, and that game was very, very promising. But I think devs abandoned it. Game never really took off. I don't know, my wish list for such a long time, but apparently had so many bugs and stuff in it. Sad days all around, man. Oh, did it really? I don't think I ever actually heard if it eventually got multiplayer. Oh, well, that's good to know. Good for it, man. Connor and Chris were playing it a lot for a while. It would be nice to have some good management games with multiplayer. For sure. Like, nothing quite scratches that itch. And it would be nice to have something that kind of sort of did it, you know? This playlist went 8-bit super quick. And I am all for it. Playing right now. Itch. No. A management game like Towns or Stonehearth or RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress that's multiplayer, where you control a colony and can build it up and have other people like play it with you and either go against them or with them and trade and that sort of thing. I know RimWorld had a multiplayer mod. I don't think it was. Shoot, man, if you can find that and that my way. Okay, you and I may need to take a look. think Factorio has multiplayer. I honestly haven't looked much into Factorio. Isn't that game like purely about just making a factory? I didn't think there was much more to it. Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to give it a shot. I've heard a lot of people rave about it. Pretty good game. Bro. I know I've got this. Put it. Up like. Kingdoms Reborn, huh? On my wish list, so I haven't seen it. City Builder. Multiplayer and open world. As your citizens grow from tiny village, you upgrade your houses and technology. With multiplayer, you can cooperate or compete in real time with your friends in the same. Yeah, I guess that's a little bit closer. Still not quite the same thing, but I'll throw it on my. Thanks for your eye out on that one there, Axel. Oh, apparently that song, Onions, has parts. I've been going for 2.5 hours and have made this much progress. So I guess to be fair, I did like shrink my world down a little bit. Make things. Let's see if I can find some good farmers icons. I don't even know where I got these assets. Uh, Venatus. This map's made. Pretty decent. Cons I got a website with a bunch of freebies. Harbor assets. App starter pack. Wow, he's got a lot of assets apparently. Have to bookmark that and come back later. Tinkertown. Tinkertown? Interesting art style, that's for sure. Yep. I'll add it to my wish list. Keep an eye on it. Scratch the Craftopia itch. What, are you done with Craftopia already, or? Oh, you're waiting for the next update? Yeah, for playing them all so quick. Do a little bit more. I'd like to get these roughly. He announced it will happen December 22nd, which you're happy about since your vacation starts 24. Nice. Oh, it's always good to have vacation happen right when something major or two drops. Makes me wish that I could have taken off December 10th. But alas, I was too slow to request it. This house. I feel like I should separate each ring now, but that's a lot of assets to go through, and I am not doing that. Don't forget the apothecary. Hey, Looker. Oh, don't worry. This is all the generic stuff first. Eventually we will get to more points of interest like those. But I gotta get the fluff in to know where I want to put everything else. Like the club. Exactly. Gotta know where we got room for the club before I can put the club. You know, my players might be wondering, I wonder what Cody's doing to prepare for the next session. Not building story, that's for sure. Hey, Bob. So he is spending all his time. Map for a city that they're already in, or have been to. Okay, I think that's pretty close to everything being about evil. All things can. And it's 1:30 in the morning, so I think it's probably the best time for me to stop. Oh. But I have to do this regardless. That's sensible. Sometimes I'm sensible. I have to do this regardless, so I will probably stream more of it at some point when I just want to chill and chat because it's fun. And I might do some off stream as well. But yeah. So stay tuned. I've had the itch to stream, and I'll probably be coming back a little bit. December 10th, 5 days, Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. I probably won't stream immediately, because everyone else and their grandmother's gonna stream. So I'll give it a little bit of time. But I will probably want to play it. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, y'all. It was awesome to have you. See, is there anyone else streaming right now? Can I even raid anymore? Is that a thing? I remember hearing something about raids of smaller channels not going through. So we're just gonna raid Chilled Chaos because Anthony is a funny dude and I enjoy his stuff. So go tell him I said hi. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next adventure.